Hey, what it do, man? This your boy Batley, so ambitious all the way from Millville, Georgia, man. Get in the mix with Westside Misfits every Sunday from 3 to 5. Yeah, that PM. Make sure you do that, man. Just keep it player.
Yo. Woo. Hey. Westside. Misfits. Yo. You're independent, this the mix, you need to get up in it. 3 to 5, the show be lit from start to finish. Hit them up to slide through and promote your business. DJ Lab known to keep the hottest record spinning. Miss Mixalot and Tay Mac discuss the hottest topic. There's not a 2000 to let you know what's really poppin'. Miss Lit gon' make sure she get the angles right. Making moves even though she staying out of sight. Check the website, Misfits Media Group. Keep it 100 cause that's how they gon' give it to you. Something for anyone and everyone from every walk. 365, 24/7, got music and talk. Sundays, you know we getting in the mix. 3 to 5 with Westside Misfits. Kick facts, play music, and talk slick. Tell a friend and tell a friend they get in the mix. Tell a friend and tell a friend they get in the mix. Tell a friend and tell a friend they get in the mix. Sundays, you know we getting in the mix. From 3 to 5 with Westside Misfits. We in the mix, we in the mix, we in the mix. 3 to 5, we in the mix. We live. Tell a friend, they get in the mix. Trump.
Nah, you don't need no liquor house. You don't need no liquor house. We just to get this thing started.
I know, right? So, you are officially in the mix, baby.
And she is Miss Mixalot.
I am Miss Mixalot. I'm sorry, I had to make sure I had my phone turned down because you know it's kind of weird when you do those videos in your story and then it just start talking and it's like, what the hell?
Right.
But yeah, I am Miss Mixalot.
That's right.
And what's your name?
I am DJ Lab.
Okay, you know we got Slick 316 in the building, baby.
And of course.
And look. Who been holding it down, baby? Because baby, I've been had the last couple of weeks. Been on some bullshit, okay? But we got KK in the building.
That's right.
Yes, baby, yes. Let me tell you. When I tell you, like all kind of stuff been going on, but I'm really, really thankful to actually be here today, and because it just was a lot going on the last couple of weeks, and you know the thing about it is you expect for things to go on because life gonna keep going regardless.
Yeah. We be adulting out here in these streets.
Yeah, and it's so ghetto. Would not recommend. But at the same time, it's just like you think you got something going on.
Right.
Brad,
Everybody.
it's some folks out here got something going on. But yeah, man, what's the craziest thing is the one Sunday I had told Lab, I was like, it didn't make sense for me to come in because 1 o'clock on this particular Sunday, because Sunday is our busiest days, you know what I'm saying? So I'm real conscious about that. At 1 o'clock we had Talk That Shit TV. Then at 2 o'clock we had Shannon Jackman show. 3 o'clock is us. So it's just like it's just a lot. But and then at 6:30 we got You Had Your Podcast. So this particular Sunday, at the end of June, I was just like, man, look, we ain't working you like that. Just do those 2 shows and then you do the You Had Your Podcast. You have a little time in between that where we would normally be. But however, I'm sitting at I'm at home and it's this we looking out the window. A storm started. It was an unexpected storm. But it started, we looked out the window, it was like this big old ball of fire. Like, it was literally, it was so crazy. We was like, what was that?
Right.
But come to find out, it was the Georgia power line disconnected from our house that actually caught on fire. And the only thing that stopped it from burning was it started raining for like 3 seconds real hard. And that's what put the fire out.
Oh, wow.
Exactly. So we were displaced from our home for a couple of weeks or whatever, and then we came back home, and then that same week that we came back home, one of our cousins passed away unexpectedly. Like, that's what I'm saying, like, stuff is just going on, and it's like it don't stop.
Right.
So when you can build some encouragement to somebody, please do that. I hate that I'm in a place where I am now mentally, Because I used to be the person that's gonna catch every phone call, gonna catch every text message. No, I'm out of that space. But in the event that you're in a position where you can pour into somebody, do that, because folks need it.
They do.
They need it, like for real. Like it's just been a lot. But because like I said, one of our cousins. But let me tell y'all this. So my cousin Mook, it's Mookie and Cookie. You know Mookie and Cookie?
I remember the names.
Yeah. So Cookie passed in October. Mook passed last week. So we just had the services.
I seen her picture. I was like, she looked real familiar.
Yeah, from when we was younger. I have to show you a picture of her with Dr. Dre's because you gonna remember her.
Okay.
But that mama name was Betty Ann.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what's crazy, y'all. So like a few weeks ago, I had put up this post, and the post was just like, if anybody get up there talking crazy at my funeral, you know what I'm saying, pull the mic. You know what I'm saying? Have a good day.
Yeah. And I was like, don't do us like that.
But wait a minute. How about her funeral service? She laughed about this post. She called me and was like, hey, fool, I'm with you on that. Right. This was in early July.
Right.
So we laughed and joked. We laughed about this junk for like an hour. How about Friday at her funeral? Her best friend get up there talking. Finna talk so reckless. How about the mic just pulled? The mic went out. When I tell y'all, I'm sitting back there in the church, couldn't get myself together for laughing. Come in, not even 2 weeks ago.
We're talking about that.
Was talking about pull that dang on mic.
Right.
But the friend was like, I'm not gonna get up here and sing. I won't complain. I'm not gonna get up here and do this. I'm not gonna get up here and do that. And cause baby, I'm gonna give it to you real. Baby, this what when she went to God and trying to get it so real in the church. Monk said, But where's the plug? When I tell you I am not playing, I laugh so hard because that's what I wanted to. That's what I want to have in my services.
Right.
Somebody get up and sound crazy.
Right.
Pull the plug.
Pull.
Cause baby, say that to somebody. Say that to the family.
I don't even want to service.
And I don't either, honestly. But I know I will. I'll say this. My preference is not a service either, because I do want to be cremated, and I do want to be spread amongst my children, and that's about it. But I kind of know that in the event that one of my children feel like we need to do some more,
I just want to have a party. Y'all know I like to party.
Exactly.
Just party.
And that's because this is another thing I had just told my children. I don't want to be in the church. I don't.
Don't put me in the church. Mm-hmm. Just cremate me and just let me party. Yeah. Y'all know I like to party.
Exactly. And go and get an event hall or event center or something, baby. Like, y'all don't even have to have no eulogy, all that, because you live your
y'all
eulogy
ain't
every
need
day.
to be in the hall. Just go outside so
that's
y'all can turn
saying.
up, get some tents, some barbecue.
Exactly, and go for what you know.
Go for what
because
you know.
The whole gist of it is, just for me, the person that, I won't be able to know what all that going on.
I can't hear nothing.
Right.
You can't see nothing.
I don't want all that.
Y'all spending all this money to put me in a box. For why?
Right, exactly.
Y'all making the mortuary rich.
Right.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. It ain't even worth about it. But no, seriously, I did. I told my children, I was like, y'all know I want to be cremated. I just want to make sure we go over this correctly.
My mama told me, I said, hey, you told your siblings what you want, because when I do it, I don't want to hear no problems like I had when I did my daddy, because it was a whole lot.
How was it a whole lot when your daddy had a wife? What do you mean?
Because remember we cremated him.
I know, but I'm saying, why was it a problem?
They didn't want him to be cremated. They wanted him to be buried. They wanted like a whole service. So that's how I end up having the service in the mortuary.
Oh, okay. Because the siblings wanted him to be. Oh. Yeah.
So that's why we had like a half service. So we had him, and then I turned around and cremated him afterwards.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of people do. That's kind of like the norm now. He didn't want
none of that.
Well, that's the thing. Auntie Paula did it for Uncle Keith too, and he didn't desire any of that either. But I want y'all to handle my desires, because I don't need all of that. I ain't gonna be able to hear you no more. I'm not gonna be able to see you, any of that. So,
and to me, it just takes longer for closure, because once you already did it, then you gotta go to the funeral. Then it's like you starting all over. Then you gotta try to reclose.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot.
That's just my thought process.
Yeah, it's a lot. But the one thing about it, just as sure as you live, you got the dang on die. And that's something that a lot of people are starting to understand. Life and death and timing and all of that stuff. It's, the selfish part of you don't ever want people to leave. And I get that.
What Slick say, cremation is hard to...
Cremation is hard to swallow, y'all.
For who to swallow? What do you mean?
That's for people to swallow. Well...
Not for me.
Don't cremate me. I need my body for the afterlife. I can't be walking around heaven without a body. I need for when I come back and haunt folks.
Right.
When I come back, I need all that.
Well, I know it's gonna be a couple of people that I'm gonna hunt, but this is the thing right here.
See, you need your body to hunt it so they'll know who it is.
Wait a minute,
you don't need my body. You'll have my spirit and my soul. You'll know it's me.
Well, I want to see
I'll
me.
probably have on like a honey blonde wig too. Like it'll be a lot of stuff that'll be intact that you'll know it's me.
I want them to know for sure it's me. Cause I'm be like, hey nigga, I see you.
Right. They gonna know it's me.
Yeah.
But y'all,
they know.
Yeah, they gonna know. I'll make sure they know.
They gonna see me twerking over their bed. They gonna know.
But it's just been so much going on over the past few weeks, and thank you, KK, for holding it down and bringing some of these things that's been going on. But I'm gonna need you all to wrap up this business, this Carlee Smollett business. I'm just playing. No, I'm just playing.
Because we're gonna be on
Carlee
Versus
business. I need for y'all to wrap that shit up by 7 o'clock tonight. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. It's just too much. Like we don't know what happened with the child. We don't know what happened, but we do know that it was inconsistent, and maybe she flipped out. We don't know what happened, but we do know we want y'all to wrap it up about 7 o'clock tonight.
And don't
bring it back up,
right?
Because see, the thing about it is,
it's getting old.
I put up a post on Facebook, and the main reason I put this post up is because I kept seeing people on Facebook, white women lie every day, and I'm like, and they're gonna continue, and they can. Black women can't do that. Like, please stop trying to compare apples and oranges. You feel what I'm saying? Like when one black woman do one thing, I don't care what it is, good, bad, or indifferent, it affects all of us. And it's not like that for other races.
And this is where I call the problem at with her. Whatever she was planning to do, she should have never drug her family into it.
First of all, you should have never said that you was kidnapped. You bringing somebody else into it.
She never said she was kidnapped.
What do you mean?
Remember, she was on the phone. They didn't know she was kidnapped. Remember, she was on the phone with the sister-in-law. The sister-in-law heard her screaming. The sister-in-law assumed that she was kidnapped. So,
what the hell would you assume?
But that's what I'm saying. She should have never, when she called 911 and talked to the police, she should have left it there.
So when she talked to 911, what do you think she said to them?
She told them that there was the little boy or little girl, whoever the fuck, this imaginary ghost that Kevin Hart had already did. So I think that's where she got the story from, because she had seen Kevin Hart comedy show. So I think when she started there, she should have just left it there. And then let the police come and figure it out. I think where she fucked up is bringing her family into it. Because her family got to take this egg on their goddamn face too. She should have just took the egg. You got your mama taking the egg.
This is what a problem lie with me.
Because she knew what she was doing.
When I don't want to be bothered, and I want to disappear, and I want to go missing, I just get the fuck on.
Right. That's what she should have did.
Like, limited communication. Somebody may hit me up and be like, "Oh, you good?" "Yeah, I'm good." But I'm out of the way. And that's what she should have did. Exactly, instead of plotting a whole thing. Yeah, that's considered a hoax. And you calling your sister-in-law in the middle of the night, got your sister-in-law scared because she hearing you screaming, you leaving your phone, like all this extra dumb shit that you didn't have to do. Just fucking disappear.
Westside Jiggy said she fucked up.
Who said that?
Westside Jiggy said she fucked up.
Westside Jiggy. Yeah. Right. But the thing about it is, because I kept seeing men was like, "Oh no, that's not what the case is. With y'all kill me saying that it's like that with black women, da da da." I'm like, bro, you don't understand. As a black woman, we can't move like like other women, like that shit you can't do that.
Y'all need to go on the FBI page and see how many of us
Like
people
we go
missing
missing like a motherfucker all the time, and we don't get no coverage. We don't get no nothing.
And that's what I was trying to figure out.
So for them to actually jump right in and jump right on it.
That's what I was trying to figure out. I was like, how the fuck they find this girl? Like,
that's what I'm saying. For them to actually react the way that they did in a timely manner that they did, trying to save her damn life. The next damn black woman,
they gonna take their time.
They get kidnapped the next day. They actually get kidnapped the next day.
Especially in goddamn Alabama.
That's what I'm saying. So the people, that's when I say, we all took an L for that shit. We did. We are going to take an L for that shit. Mm-hmm. Like regardless, because that's what I was telling them. I'm like, yeah, you're right. White women do lie every day. Like that's normal.
They've been lying since
that shit been going on since the Ice Ages. But the whole point of the matter is, we're black women. We can't move like that. That shit don't go like that for us.
Since what's his name, the little boy that got killed?
Emmett Till.
Thank you.
That's what I'm saying. Like I see them bringing it up. Y'all need to let it go. Y'all don't need to do this. It's nobody prosecuting her. I'm not mad at her or anything like that. I actually hope she get what she need or what she needed out of this situation. You understand what I'm saying? I really do want her to get what she needed and what she was going after out of this situation, because they saying the child done lost her job. She got kicked out of nursing school. Her boyfriend she called her boyfriend cheating. That's a lie.
Well, he done broke up with her too, I think.
What shit? Now I'm sure he can't bring her ass back around.
Slick say you can't keep crying wolf.
Exactly, because guess what? When your ass be in need for real, motherfucker gonna be like doo 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 doo, gonna walk right past you and you in distress. Like, no, we can't afford that. Not this day and time.
So that's what the internet saying, that she did this because she called him cheating.
They said that it had a lot to do with with what she had going on. So I mean, and they said that was a part of it. My thing is, let me tell you something. As a woman, we take L's all the time with men cheating and all kind of stuff. Baby, don't let no nigga trick you out these streets. Because if these folks decide to prosecute you,
yeah, you going down.
Like, unnecessarily. And this nigga done broke up with you. You can't even go back around his family. Like, baby, you got too much to lose. Don't do that over no man.
And you done lost a lot.
Don't do that over no man. I'm no woman either. But I'm just saying, like, please, like, a motherfucker should not have a remote control on you like that.
Is she on crack? What?
Westside J said she on crack. She just needs to say that.
Right. Exactly. Like, bitch, if you needed a hit, you should have just said that. You was, I don't know, but however, we want the talk wrapped up around 7 o'clock today. We don't want to hear nothing else about it.
I'm for real.
Because we all understand how Justice Smollett ran so Carlee could walk.
Right.
You understand me? And it's all tied in together. We don't want to hear about it no more.
Shit, I don't even want to. I'm like, damn, y'all done brought Jussie out the grave.
Exactly, but did y'all see Jamie Foxx? Y'all think that's Jamie Foxx?
I do.
He just look like he lost weight, don't he?
He was sick. The man almost died. I'm like, what is people wanting from the man?
No. I'm saying, because you know they've been saying that the AI stuff and the people being...
People just...
That was him. That was like, the people was like, that's not him. I was like, that's why he came. I think that's why he did come out, because, you know, they seen him on the boat, and then they seen him get out the car to get that lady the purse. And so I think that's why he finally did come out, because they were saying, if that was really him, why hasn't he spoke? Why didn't he talk to his fans or anything like that? So I think that's why he did finally go ahead and release that post.
So wait a minute. So they saying that they actually saw him in public. Talking about when that video I seen, that wasn't him.
They say that's not Jamie.
I don't think so either. I don't know.
That's Jamie. I think that's him. I don't.
It looked like him.
Sometimes
that came
we
out
just be going overboard with the conspiracy.
Did y'all see
theory.
him when he was in Chicago and he got out the SUV?
Yeah.
That looked like him. He was skinny coming out the SUV.
I think it's him. I think sometimes we just need to leave well enough alone.
The man almost died. So yeah, he lost a lot of weight.
They saying that he almost died. What was wrong with him?
They said that he took the allegedly Instagram. Do not cut me off. They said that he took a vaccine and it messed him up and he had an allergic reaction to it.
And then it caused him to go into like a stroke.
Allegedly.
Like a
allegedly Instagram watching you.
Yeah, because and I could believe that because when I took the COVID vaccine, I caught mine in time, and I was in urgent care.
Allegedly.
No, mine was for real.
Allegedly. No, just say it.
No, mine.
Just say it.
No, mine was for real.
If you want to lie to keep going, you're gonna say allegedly.
Allegedly.
Okay, thank you.
But I was in urgent care for 5.5 hours.
But you knew.
What's up, my name, show?
With you is.
But I was traveling, so I couldn't travel. I had to get it. I was traveling. So I couldn't leave the country without it. So they were saying when I went to the allergists and all the doctors and stuff, they were saying I should have been able to take it. Well, I should have been. I just shouldn't have been able to take the one that I took. The second one that I took, I was able to take it. The first one that I took.
So which one did you take?
Can I say it? Okay.
Allegedly, I mean, she took it though.
Okay, what was it?
The first one I took was Pfizer.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Oh, so wait a minute, you took more than one?
Mm-hmm. Cause I still needed it to travel. So the first dose that I got, allegedly, it swole up my legs. I had veins popping out my legs everywhere. I'm appalled that you went back. There ain't that much traveling in the world. My trach was closing up and everything. So by the time I got urgent care, they called it like just in time. They had to put me on a lot of steroids. They put me on a lot of IV. They hooked me up to the IVs. They had to flush my system. They gave me the epinephrine shot. They gave me 2 of them. Like I was going through a lot. And I was in there by myself because I drove myself.
And couldn't nobody go in that motherfucker with you?
Right.
Couldn't nobody come down?
Well, they could have at that point because I was like one leg in, one leg out.
No, they couldn't. Slick was that way. They wouldn't let nobody know.
That's what I'm saying, and I know we tried.
When I was at Kaiser, they was letting people come back there with you. You was only able to have one person in the room. But so yeah, I was in the urgent care for 5.5 hours, and then the next day I had to go back for a follow-up visit, and they had to put me on a 14-day regimen.
Okay, you did all of that to travel.
Yeah.
Only to have to go back and do that shit again with another whole carrier.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, well, I ain't.
It's no way. I mean, and I'm just being honest. It's no way that I would have trusted that shit with another carrier. Like,
so when we pulled it up, when I went back to the doctor, we figured out the stuff that was in allegedly Pfizer. She had to contact, my doctor had to actually contact the medical people, and they had to send her the ingredient list because I couldn't get the second dose. So she had to get that one. And then who was the other one? Not Johnson & Johnson, but what was the other one? Moderna. Then she had to contact them. We had to get the Moderna list to make sure the medicines weren't the same. And so the medicines weren't the same. They didn't have the stuff that I was allergic to. Pfizer actually
so how are they giving out a vaccination that's not the same, like
the core medicine is, but you know they have a whole bunch of like the rest of the stuff that's different.
A lot of different stuff in
there. Yeah.
I've never heard of a vaccination having more than one type of, like, say for instance, if a child gets the measles vaccination.
Yeah, they don't have just one thing.
It's just one.
No, there's more stuff in it.
No. What I'm saying is, it's just one person that's producing it, right?
No.
One manufacturer.
No.
It's never just one.
It's never just one.
I can tell you that about the man Slick tape. Sometimes it's somebody, a whole other manufacturer doing the same drug, and the way you can tell the pill is different.
Yeah. when you may get this one, and then it was like your insurance may tell you we ain't paying for that one no more. You got to get this one. It's because that manufacturer may be too high. This manufacturer is cheaper. Right. So yeah, it's always more than one manufacturer doing anything.
But it just seems like it wouldn't be that far away from each other to, you know, I don't know.
They just had to have the core ingredient.
But I know that you're the third or fourth person that I knew that actually had a allergic reaction to whatever was in it, but the other people didn't go back. So you that's why I was like, what? You went back?
Yeah.
Yes, they got allergic reaction to the flu shot.
Yeah, I don't do the flu shot.
It almost shut her down, like, woo.
Yeah, I don't do the flu shot. My cousin, allegedly, she did Johnson & Johnson. She was messed up for like 6 weeks.
Good Lord, man.
Allegedly.
I did that in the beginning. I said that.
Allegedly.
That's a lot. That's like, that's a whole lot. And then to think, like, so school started back August the 1st.
August the 4th, I think, out here. Or 2nd or something like that.
It starts back that week of whatever that week is, the first week of August. And the amount of children that's got to go and get these vaccinations and all of this stuff. Because I started opting out of the vaccinations like years ago.
So what are you doing with
Riri? Exempt form.
So Riri, how's the Riri getting out the meningitis?
Yeah, I did the exempt form. I submitted an exempt form.
Where I get that form at?
You can Google it.
I need to get that
and
for
your doctor's office can should be able to do it too. My thing is,
because that's the only shot that baby don't have. I've never let her get it, and I don't want her to get it. But they were saying she can't live on campus without it.
Yeah. So yeah, you got to go through the proper protocol for the exempts to get it exempt.
I need to work on that ASAP.
Because they honestly, they tried, like, with Ayana, she has a pre-existing stomach disorder, so they tried to really, the jobs, the school, all of that, they did. They went hard on her. And I know what those vaccinations did to her as a child, as a young person. I'm not watching my child go back through that no more.
Right.
Like, it ain't gonna happen. Y'all want her to leave? Well, not really. We want her to get the. Oh, okay. We gotta. You know what I'm saying? Like we gonna have to compromise here.
Right.
Because she not finna be down for 2-3 weeks and y'all kick her out anyway.
Right.
It ain't making sense. So yeah. Because a lot of people's religions, a lot of what people believe in, don't allow them to get. You know what I'm saying? To get vaccinated and all of that stuff. So it's different ways to get around it. So when is your baby moving in?
The 9th.
Okay, that one real move in. August the 9th. Yeah. What time your baby? In the morning? Because real's in the afternoon.
Hers in the morning.
Yep, they got her, they had a choice between morning and afternoon. So real is moving in on the 9th in the afternoon.
We got morning, so that way we figured there'll be a lot of people.
Well, if it was local, we would do morning. We would have done morning too, but because we got to go 4 hours,
yeah.
It was like.
Where's it at?
She's going to Savannah State.
Oh yeah, I got some drive.
Yeah, so I was like, we better do the afternoon just in case. Yeah, just in case. But
yeah, so I was like, by the time the afternoon kick in, everybody and their mama gonna be there. I don't want to be around all them people.
Yeah.
I don't like them people.
Yeah, so we gonna.
I don't be want nobody to come up. Oh, you her mama? Nope.
Why?
I don't like people. You know I don't like people.
But still.
I don't be want to talk to them.
That's why Corey don't like to talk to people.
I admit it. She get it from her mama. We that
mess.
Yep.
A mess. But look, did y'all hear about the Amazon employees that they just got sentenced to 16 years?
Oh yeah.
No,
yeah.
For what?
They got sentenced to 16 years
for stealing that money.
For
25 million.
Yeah, for embezzlement for stealing money.
I only seen one woman. So who else was it?
So her girlfriend.
Okay.
They have a picture of her girlfriend, and they have a picture of two guys too. One of them was in loss prevention, and one of them was so they had like a whole situation going.
Because I went
and you
in.
know what got them caught?
That girl
Fucking greed.
That girl drove up in that Lamborghini.
No, they bought a $1 million huge house around the corner from Amazon.
She drove to work in the Lamborghini.
Y'all pulling up in Lamborghinis and all kind of foreigns. And what?
Yep.
Only been working at Amazon a year.
Yep. So when I saw her, I was like,
they could just drive a Versa.
No.
They just couldn't get no.
No. Stupid.
Even a challenge.
They said these folk done bought a Lamborghini. They done bought like 2-3 high-end cars.
They lost their damn mind.
And they bought this big old ass house.
They didn't know how to get the money and just sit on it.
I've seen people drive. They could have got. I've seen people at Amazon when I worked at have Mercedes and Lexus, so you could get those kind of cars.
They should have got that.
It's a part-time job anyway.
Yes,
but they went out. They lost their mind.
Yeah, they really
and
lost their mind
because when they first did it, I was like, I know damn well she did not do this by herself. I was like, where the rest of the people?
It was 4 of them.
Okay.
It was 4 of them. She was the mastermind, they call it. She was like the mastermind behind it. But yeah,
well, they deserve to get caught.
Her
wife, they did stupid stuff.
Well, her girlfriend or whatever was in it, and like I said, the 2 guys. One of the guys was in loss prevention. So what they were doing, because she was making the fake invoices. Mm-hmm. The system that they had was gravy. Mm-hmm. But I'm just trying to figure out and I guess to people that. First of all, it may have been her first time actually doing something like this, because somebody pushed this. Let me tell you why I say that. Somebody most times put a light bulb in your head. Mm-hmm. So somebody probably came to her. I'm just playing this out allegedly in what I'm looking at.
Right.
The girlfriend. These are hypotheticals. The girlfriend and one of the guys from loss prevention might have been having a conversation. The girlfriend like, shit, my girl working got that. Hey.
Somebody else did this.
Well, how they get the money though is my question.
Well,
from the invoices.
Yeah, from the invoices. So when you submit an invoice to most companies, then it has to be paid.
Right.
So they paid.
So
them.
when they paid, it was going into accounts that of course weren't in their names, but it was accounts that they owned or had access to. So if you get an invoice and you paying out for I'll just give an amount of a $15,000 invoice. You pay it off, it goes into the account, because most people do ACH now, direct deposit for everything. So when the money go into that particular account, it's yours.
Right.
Ain't no.
It ain't that like a corporation as big as Amazon.
You talking about trillions of dollars?
Exactly. Right. Trillions of dollars, trillions of manufactured goods, transactions, all of this stuff. They could have very well did that for a very long time and never got caught.
But they got greedy.
But not only did they get greedy, I think that other people started tapping into what they had going on too.
Yeah, when they drove up in the Lamborghini.
Talking too much.
Talking about they just bought this house and all this.
Right,
when you buy a house and these people get jealous.
That's what I'm saying. So now the radar is on you.
Right.
So now people looking into what you got going on and da-da-da. Like, it happens all of the time. My thing is, when you go to work to get that money and bring your ass on home.
Man, I would have got a license to Ultima Maximum. That's and just pulled up and kept my same.
Everything else.
And if I did buy a house, I wouldn't have told person I wouldn't have got it in my name.
And first of all, I wouldn't have even bought it around the corner from damn
That's the
Amazon.
dumbest thing right there. That's number one.
Why would I do that?
First, like you said, I wouldn't have put it in my name.
But I wouldn't have just. Man,
it wouldn't have been in my name.
People deserve to get caught.
It would have been in my name.
Sometimes people deserve to get caught because these are fundamentals 101. Like,
that was my whole point in saying
allegedly.
that I think that somebody actually like put that light bulb on her, put it in her mind, like we can get away with it. I know we can. Just think about it. Let's do it one time and see what happens. So, like most times when it comes to that fraud stuff, people actually come to you with that.
How much they steal?
25 million.
Yeah.
They couldn't just relax.
That's how much was reported. Let's just say that.
Right.
Because ain't no telling,
how much they actually.
That could have been to a high number. They could have just threw that number out there.
That's what we're saying.
No, it wouldn't have been less. That's what they proved.
No, it could have been less of what they took. They can say a higher amount. They can, because you can't. No way you can tell.
Yeah, but
the insurance gonna pay it back. So.
Nah, I think they took that money. I think it was more. I think they took more.
Nah, they will report more because they want to get the maximum. You think about Walmart. You steal a stick out of Walmart, you going to jail.
Well, they can't. They probably couldn't prove it. I'm thinking they took more. They just
couldn't prove it because it was already gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like they took more and just couldn't prove it.
Man, I would have been sitting back. I wouldn't have been worried about no bill. I damn sure wouldn't have been driving no Lamborghini. Little house I was in would have been good. Just like, got it fixed up a little bit.
Even if you drive a Lamborghini, I'm not being funny, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
I would have never drove that bitch to work.
It would have been pulling up at the job.
Who the fuck drive their Lamborghini to work?
I wouldn't even bought no Lamborghini.
Girl, you'll be surprised.
Because then, if you don't drive to work and you drive around your folks, then they might get jealous and be like, well, she don't do nothing but work at Amazon. Then they start saying, she must be stealing. I'm telling you, you know how we are. You know how we get.
Yeah, y'all some crab in the barrels.
Yeah, sometimes, I can see people getting like that, and that could have been part of it too. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no telling. And then, girl, all I can say is, it be a lot of working parts to those situations, and if everybody ain't on the same.
Yeah, you gotta have people working with you. So that's when they said it. I was like, she couldn't did this shit by her damn self. Cause I enter invoices and I approve invoices. I know you gotta have multiple motherfuckers.
Well, see, that's the thing. She did. Everybody played an integral part in making it happen, and the setup that they had was a good setup because it went straight directly through them. It didn't have to touch nobody else. You understand what I'm saying? So they had a good setup. It's just that when they started getting greedy, that it just kind of,
That's why they have a whole TV show called Greed.
Did y'all? So it's a little dude, y'all. Somebody done sent me these videos about 5 or 6 times. Little rapping dude. This man is telling you how to do fraud. Which, sir, and he got on a ski mask.
They ain't no worse than the motherfuckers telling you how to break into people's cars.
What?
Y'all, you ain't seen that video? They actually showing you why they breaking into the people's cars. They're teaching you how to break, how they get away with breaking, how they stealing and breaking into everybody's cars, and how they do it so quick.
So how they do it?
You're not gonna say it.
No, I'm saying like, what are they using? Not actually how, because if you anything like me, you don't really know how they still ain't gonna know.
I mean, it ain't hard.
Are they using devices? I'm just curious to know.
Yes and no. I'm gonna leave it like that.
Because I'm just like,
we'll have to talk about it off there.
It's weird.
I am not contributing to the factor.
Because I just don't know, but a lot of people are like, we living in a time now where, because a lot of these people do want microwave results. They want it. I started rapping today. I want to get a fat check by next month.
Yeah.
Bitch, what? You sure? But yeah, they did that serious. They want that.
Yeah, instant results.
My whole thing is,
that's why you got so many people out here doing them goddamn BBLs and shit.
Girl, and when I tell you that, yep, they do. They want the instant results. And when I tell you, as a matter of fact, they actually touched on it on the show that was before ours with them BBLs and stuff. My thing is, like they mentioned, transgenders are who profited most off of those surgeries because they wanted to look like women.
And they need to,
and they got so much going on. Yes, we definitely got to touch bases on that. Yeah. I did want to ask Lab.
Yeah, this is coming to a head the way these transgenders are moving and not telling people they're transgender.
And not only that. Now we're gonna talk about the videos that's been surfacing too, regarding them saying we don't own periods and we don't own shit that women naturally have. I don't know a lot of women that like their period and stuff like that. Like, so it's like bitch,
no.
I own it because I have to.
I was born with
This was gifted to me.
I was born.
Whore? Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I did want to ask you though, Lab. Did you want to get in the mix today at about 4-ish? Nah. Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Okay. Because we only have a few more minutes till we get to 4. But I wanted to yeah. So I saw a video with one. Yeah. With.
And I'm like, I have a whole I'm not against the letters.
Oh no, I'm not
like
either.
People do what they want to do, but stop pushing your agenda on me. I want to be still called a lady. I still want to be called a
Yeah,
woman.
because they tell my dad, I don't want them calling our vaginas no more. They supposed to be some kind of hole. What kind of hole?
Some shit. And then they telling us we can't.
Like,
They
what?
want to rename
I heard
us.
that, but I can't remember what it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like some kind of hole. I was like, the fuck do you mean?
They want to rename
The fuck?
everything about us so they could feel more comfortable in what they got on. Rename your shit, leave my shit the fuck alone.
Right.
I'm still a lady. I'm still a woman. Y'all do what the fuck y'all want to do across the street. And
Yeah.
let me live and be what I want to be on this side of the street.
Man, but it's kind of weird that they would even come in, like, they would want to even come in. See, my thing is, that's how I know that it has something to do with mental when it comes to the gendering, the transgendering part. And the only reason I said it is because just because I like women, that doesn't mean I want to be a man. Women are just my preference. Not in real life, but I'm just saying, as using me as an example.
Right.
But when you get, yeah, so, but when you get into me wanting to be a whole man, that shit is mental.
And then you still
Because
wanna
how the
be
fuck
with women.
I'm gonna want to be a whole man? I've been a woman all my life.
Well, they say they've been feeling like that other person inside since birth. It just never had a way of getting it out. They say they feel like that from birth. Like it's like they feel.
And that's okay.
They don't feel like a
But
man or a woman. They feel
when
the
you
opposite
get
sex.
it-
They feel like that. They say they feel like that. I can't say they don't.
I can't either.
But
But
when
the
you-
whole point of the matter is it still becomes a mental disorder because of the damage that is done during that process of you trying to come to grips that maybe you were born in the wrong body. That's perfectly fine. That but it's still something mental there because you're not understanding that if your body doesn't do it naturally, you might be in the right goddamn body. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but I think it's the fact that the doctors are profiting off of it. They're gonna try to figure out a way to give them everything that they want for it.
Right.
oh, I definitely don't disagree with that. Only thing I'm saying is if it's not happening to your body naturally,
Right.
then you're probably in the correct body. Now it's something mental. You're like it's
I see what you saying because I feel like, so I'm a lady. I got these like lady parts.
right.
I got all my parts. And then I was like, but I want to stand up. Allegedly, shit, I don't want nobody to come back and say shit to me. So, I woke up, but I feel like I should walk around, have a penis, be a man. That is something mentally because I don't feel comfortable in this body. So it is something mental.
It is.
Because I don't feel comfortable in this body. This is not who I'm supposed to be physically. I'm still the same person mentally, but mentally I don't feel comfortable in this body. But when it is a lot because they do have to go through a lot of therapy and everything. Because I know some people that have done it.
I do too.
They have to go through a lot of therapy to get it done, and some people still be fucked up after they get it done, and they finish the whole process. But
my whole thing with that is though. Okay, so my thing is put some respect on women, on the gender.
That's what I
That's
say.
the only thing I say. I don't care about what nobody like, what nobody enjoy, what nobody attract. None of that matters to me.
Do whatever
but
makes you happy.
don't come for women who had no choice that's living in what the hell they was here with, that had no choice in making a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't come for them.
Right, that will make the whole battle worse because you come from people that's not coming from you.
Exactly.
Right.
Because
I didn't say nothing about y'all. Go get your surgery, be happy in what you want to do. If this is gonna make you happy, then go do it and make you happy.
exactly, but don't bother us.
Leave my street alone.
And act like it's some shit we doing wrong. Cause all the time we were doing was born and living.
We ain't do nothing wrong.
We didn't go through no transformations. We ain't doing none of that. But girl, I seen one of my dang on Facebook friends, and the thing about it is, I will do makeup. Sometimes it's very seldom. I do that shit like once a year, maybe.
Goddamn.
If that.
Not once a year.
But girl, I see her. You looking like a whole transvestite. You got on so much makeup. She's a pretty girl. Got nice cheekbones. Very cute naturally. Why would you go and put all this shit on your face, and now you look like a whole man out here?
So she like a clown?
She looks like a man.
Can we play that song about the clown? That old school song, The Clown?
Like, dead serious. She looks like a... And I was just so disappointed because I'm like, girl, like...
Maybe she trying to learn how to do makeup. Maybe her life, she thinks she want to be a makeup artist.
She had posted a picture, and she was saying on her picture that she just wanted to feel pretty, so she got up and she put on some clothes and went out.
And then you telling her she looked like a clown.
And I'm telling her, like, I get it, but you were so much prettier without that. You know what I'm saying?
For her,
like,
she didn't feel pretty. And then that goes back to the mental.
Yes, that's my whole point of saying.
That goes back
So
to
now
the mental.
it's on the mental of. Now we're back on the on the situation of it being mental. Like you feel like because you put on all of that makeup, it makes you look better.
Yeah, they do.
A lot of people do.
A lot of people do.
That's why you hear a lot of men now are saying they like women that are natural because so many women come out with so much makeup on. Shit, you got motherfuckers that will get up before they man get up to put the makeup on.
Yeah, see, I would be really messed up if I was one of them people that had to do that shit every day. I wouldn't last. You know what I'm saying? Like
Slick say we were women first. Why do we have to change?
Exactly. That's my whole
Why
point.
do we have to change it?
Like, put some respect on our gender. Put some respect on what we got going on. Things that we can't control.
Right.
Like, put some respect on some. Well, you are what y'all call a natural woman, and you do experience periods. We didn't sign up to this for this.
Cause let me tell you,
it was great.
Baby, if I could take this period away and throw that shit out the window.
Exactly, and not have to deal with it no more. But the fact that they want to actually cramp and they want to actually bleed, like they want this whole experience, and it's not natural.
And it's for the birds.
See, that's the thing. They wouldn't want it if they really experienced it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you won't want it if you really experienced it. Like, if what women say it's not a walk in the park. It's probably not.
It really ain't.
You gotta listen to it. Like, I ain't never one time I said, well, I want to experience it, period. I don't want to experience that shit. Y'all keep that shit over there. But people don't get it. They don't understand the
Just
process.
like, I don't want to, motherfucker be wanting to experience having babies. Let that shit, have that shit to the birds.
I think if that's what you want to do, you want to be, to each his own. But just keep it private. Like,
exactly.
It doesn't need to be a public thing.
See, I think that too has a lot to do with why I feel the way I feel. Everything is not to be publicized. Like,
we in the days
why are we
Nigga.
living in a time where if you don't publicize it, it ain't real. Like,
so a
are we
question.
doing?
So that brings me to this question. So you just said that. When do you feel like you should post your mate on social media?
Now, honestly, let me just tell you this. I've posted men that I'm dealing with, but I wouldn't post them in the aspect of my man.
So answer the question.
I won't. It's not gonna happen. For fucking what? let me tell you something. If you see a man on my page and they talking that lovey-dovey shit under the caption, somebody done stole my phone and I need for you to call 911 because I'm somewhere that I'm probably tied the fuck up somewhere. So I give so much of myself to social media. That part of my life, they will probably hardly ever see it. The dude that I deal with right now, he is always on my social media. Always. But his comment, I don't comment no different to him than I would the next person. And he will not be posted as my men. These men are embarrassing. A lot of these men are fucking embarrassing, and no.
So that was, since you brought up social media, because you see, like somebody asked me, and I was like, I wouldn't unless I'm getting married.
Even if I'm getting married, I maybe would put some wedding photos up after the wedding.
Yeah.
And after but no.
After once we.
The ones who know we're in a relationship, they know.
Yeah. That's about the part I get to. Like, you'll know I'm on vacation and shit. He'll be the motherfucker taking the pictures and shit. But yeah. I just, like you said, people are embarrassing. You be on post to the motherfucker, somebody call you and put you in your inbox. You know, that's my nigga. Nah, I ain't got time for this bullshit.
The crazy shit is, I learned, so people are be watching you, and niggas will bring a whole lot of enemies to you. I can recall, I put MP up in my story, and it wasn't even no lovey-dovey picture. Mm-hmm. It wasn't that. And the lady came out of left field. Barbara. I'll never forget her name. What the hell?
Not the song.
You think you the only one? And at this time, we wasn't even in no committed nothing. Mm-hmm. We wasn't doing nothing. We was literally traveling, having a good time, and living.
Did you listen, or did you come out of a bag on her?
Right. So she started going off about, you think you the only one. Bitch, you think I'm the only one? Cause if this picture triggered that much,
right?
I was confused. I said, ma'am, at your age, if you're looking at people's social media and you're doing what you just did, seek help. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? At that time, I could have seen this man in anybody's story and it wouldn't have mattered. Mm-hmm. So she was like, we just had some excellent sex about 2 weeks ago. Good. It's because I didn't feel like it. What are you even talking about?
Who are you?
Baby.
Who are you?
Why are you on my line?
But no, she was on Instagram.
It's still my line.
And I'm like, why are you even on my page?
Why are you in my line?
My thing is, let me tell you what I got out of that situation. Though clearly you done told the lady who I am.
Mm-hmm. But you followed.
Why the fuck would you do that and not tell me who the fuck she is?
Right.
Like, niggas be lame for no reason.
Yeah, I be having a mysterious motherfucking call on my house, my cell phone, and don't say shit. And then when I call back, now you don't block my number.
Right.
Why the fuck you calling me?
Like, people are weird. What are we doing? So what I learned, not just from that situation, because there was another situation too that I had prior to that some years ago. One time, the dude that I was dealing with, I want to say he posted me in his story, and I just reposted it.
Right.
I ain't putting that on it. We was riding in the car, and this man was playing a song. It wasn't no damn slow song. It wasn't nothing that'll make you get in your feels. It was none of that. Baby, this man posted the video. We laughing, joking, having a good time. I reposted it because he tagged me in it.
Right.
Some lady come out of left field. Oh, you rhyme with why? Something about. You not rhyme with her man, but I fuck with him too, and
I be like, we too grown for this shit.
I fuck with him too.
That's when you gotta say, well, it's my turn, bitch.
Right. So let me tell you. So when she sent the message, I was like, what kind of satisfaction do you get out of telling me you deal with this man? Like, what is he paying any of your bills? Like, what is it about this man that you want? I don't know. What is it about this man that you want to keep to yourself? You know what she told me. You know what, me lady? You right. He don't do nothing for me. You know how I know he don't do nothing for you? Because I done seen 3 other women that this man deal with, and they don't do nothing but pay him. Like, women mean different things to men. To men. Like, you can deal with the same man and not be dealing with the same man. You understand what I'm saying? Cause a nigga dealing with me ain't gonna come to me without no money.
Right.
I don't even look like I accept a nigga without no money. I couldn't.
Slick say they tell the side hoe everything.
Man.
Because her feelings don't mean shit to him.
But that's what I'm saying. But I have a problem with women confronting other women like that. Like, if you know that we're dealing with the same dude, I know for me personally, I don't think I approach nobody. I just be like, boy, I just disappear on him, and he'll just.
That's all you can do.
Like, for real. Like, baby, you won by default. So I don't get it when women approach other women about men. These men been embarrassing for a very long time.
Let me break it down to you like fractions.
Yes, I'm listening.
They feelings hurt, so they want your feelings to be hurt too.
My feelings ain't finna be hurt.
Even though they might not be hurt, that's not the point. I'm telling you because I want your feelings to be hurt.
Right,
too.
they feel better about.
Right.
And
then I'm looking at these women. I was like, MP, why would you even have sex with this lady? This lady look like Barbara. Look like Barbara. Like, why are you even?
And that'll be my thing. I be looking at me.
Right.
Looking at them.
Like, it's no way we both your type.
What's
like, nigga, what is you doing?
You just said that all things mean different things to me.
Listen to what I'm saying, Lab.
She might do something that you don't do. She might suck dick like a monster.
She might
and you
pull
might
a
say
golf
no.
ball through a straw.
Right. That's all it takes.
Stick with her, baby. I'm not finna go through all that.
I'm just telling you why it happens.
Oh, okay.
Why it might happen.
But I'm just saying, how do you? We both couldn't be your type. Cause when I looked at her, I really almost stopped dealing with him behind that, only because, sir, this lady looks 60. Like, I
be thinking the same
like,
thing.
Brad,
How you look at me and find me attractive and say,
right,
but
and then you mess with her.
That the shit ain't, the 2 + 2 ain't, that ain't, the math ain't.
I was like, bro, you embarrassing. Like, a man would never come to you about me. Ever. Because I keep my men in check.
A man would never step to nobody about my shit either.
No, for real. Women move different.
Y'all don't know that. Y'all don't know what no man gonna do.
A man ain't.
How he gonna even know?
I'm just telling you.
How is he going to know?
Because
man has spidey senses too.
I'm not saying that.
Because if I'm rocking with you, I'm rocking with you. If I'm in the streets, I'm in the streets. It ain't no either or. And when I'm in the streets, guess what? You know I'm in the streets.
Well, don't be fucking him if you in the streets. Don't be. That's where y'all fuck up at. Y'all start fucking these men, and they be like, "Oh, she ain't in the streets no more because she fucking me."
But he's still in the streets though.
See, there you go. We ain't talking about him. We talking about y'all and how he feels about y'all. If y'all fucking him. Because for one, we already think a woman ain't just gonna be giving out her coochie to everybody. So if she fucking me, she can't be fucking nobody else.
First of all, if you sleep, if you laying down with somebody else, I could lay down with somebody else too.
Oh, see, there you go. There you go.
Anyway,
we ain't talking about that.
Do it too,
I'm telling you how they think. You may be fucking 12 men.
I could do it,
but we not all 12 men thinking the same thing. She ain't out here. She ain't out here fucking everybody
But guess what? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you what the fuck I'm doing. I'm gonna be honest.
See, I'm not finna be all that honest because what are we talking about that for?
If you ask
me, no. See, that's another problem because if we're not in a committed situation, You ain't asking me shit, cause I ain't asking you nothing.
And that's what I be confused. I'm like, I ain't asked you shit, so why you asking me?
So you should stop answering. You should stop answering those questions.
I tell y'all, men have spidey senses.
I don't be moving funny.
They can have spidey senses.
We have Magneto type powers.
No, you know what it is.
We know when some bullshit going down. Y'all
and
think we don't?
It's not bullshit.
You know that. But
it's not bullshit. The problem is.
I'm tell you some things though.
The problem is we move like y'all move when y'all get mad. When y'all find a motherfucker that can move just like y'all and move better.
I don't put me in the y'all category. I move like I goddamn move. I move different. I'm just telling you. But I'm just telling you how most men, not all men.
Yeah.
All men don't move like that.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that when you're not in a committed situation, that you like I'm not answering anything and I'm not asking much of anything if we're not in a committed situation.
But when you get committed and he asks a question, he allowed to ask a question.
Yeah. If we have made
Are you going to answer? Let's put it this way. Is he allowed to ask and you answer?
Yeah. Once the situation moves to a committed type situation, the dynamics change anyway because I'm only dealing with you.
Okay.
If I let you take me out these streets, I'm only dealing with you. Now getting me out of them is something else. Cause I'm not going with every nigga that just wanna, baby, can we get married tomorrow? No.
You shouldn't.
My point is, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know me, so I'm not giving everybody a fair chance.
Damn.
I'm just not.
Maybe one or two a fair chance, and the other.
I give a few, but then when I give a few, then I'm like, shit, why?
Everybody.
This is why I don't give nobody a fair chance. I gotta start the fuck over again.
Yeah. And I don't like getting the text messages and the phone calls like you.
Now I'm a little bit different from Donna.
I don't like that.
You don't like getting text message, phone calls saying what?
After we're done, or after I'm just like, it ain't moving in the direction that I would want to move in or whatever. I don't like to get them like, I ain't talked to you in a week. Then you text like, hey, I ain't talked to you. I don't do the off and on. Like, I don't let, like, if you have full access to me and you abuse that and you didn't use it correctly, I snatch it away.
I'm finna give you the catch-22.
I don't care about it.
So, Miss Mixalot, so let's say he is texting you and calling you. How many days out the week do you want him to text and call you? Because let's say if he said every day, like he said,
you don't want every day.
Well, this is the thing. If it's a text, every day is good. It's fine.
Okay.
The dude that's on my bumper right now, let me just say this. What has kept me dealing with this man is how consistent he is.
Okay.
And when I say consistent, I know every morning by 8 o'clock, this man finna be saying, good morning, you good, what's up? I know that around 8:15, 8:20, we're more than likely he about to call me and be like, hey, what you doing? So, like, his consistency in doing that,
but
that's
will that
what
get old, though? Will that be like, damn, I'm tired of this nigga texting the
that nigga been doing that shit since the beginning of the year, I think.
I'm just saying, though, it ain't got on you yet. It ain't got all over you yet.
What do you mean?
Because I think that sometimes, like, when I talk to you, like, I don't be wanting to be bothered with the motherfuckers all the time. Like,
and I don't, but this is just a text, though.
Oh, okay.
Like, but the thing about it is, because see, what happened is most time men just not consistent.
They not.
So the consistency is something I don't expect.
Maybe y'all not sending out consistent vibes maybe y'all sending out different frequencies that they can't understand how consistent they need to be. Maybe one day you text them and the next day you don't text them back. Maybe you're not giving them the good vibrations that they looking for. How come it's always got to be the man who's not consistent? How come the woman can't be
for
sending
one,
out the stuff that makes them feel consistently?
The reason why for me it falls on men most of the times because, to be perfectly honest, I be in my own little bubble, sitting over there to the side, not bothering people. And they get a wild hair in their ass and they like, hey Donna, let me bother you.
Right.
I wasn't bothering nobody. I didn't flirt with you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I didn't say anything that make you feel like I would give you a chance. None of that. you call yourself liking me. So if you like me, you gonna probably have to do a little work. Cause I don't like you, I don't even know you.
He gotta do all the heavy lifting.
Yeah, for the first couple of months.
Sheesh.
Until I feel like maybe I should like him back or something. Like, I got to have a reason to like him back.
Oh.
I just can't go off of, hey, I like you.
I
What?
get that, but you don't do no lifting for the first couple months. Like, you don't text him back or nothing. Be like, hey.
No, I will text him back. I'll respond.
How about you, KK?
Now, that's what I said. I'm a little bit different from Donna. So, I will give some initiation for the first 48. I'm like the TV show. You got I'm first 48. I give you the first 48. After the first 48, because that's my window of opportunity to let you know that I'm interested. After the first
But
48,
how do you even know you're interested?
What you mean? I ain't saying I'm in love and shit.
No. I'm saying, like, what has he done? No, I'm saying you can tell me something that he has done.
Wait a minute. I didn't say I wanted to, like, be in a committed relationship. I ain't say none of that. I'm just interested in seeing if I like
Where
you.
this go?
You like me. Do we have some shit that
in
vibe?
48 hours, that's some speed dating like a motherfucker.
No,
because
you missing it. So let's back up. Let's rewind. In the first 40, and he said, do I do any heavy lifting? So I do in the first 48. I may send like a good morning text or how you doing today, some shit like that. I'll do it in the
that's
first 48.
heavy lifting?
Yeah, that's heavy lifting.
Oh, okay.
So I'll do it in the first 48.
Especially with somebody you just meet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
see, I ain't doing none of that shit.
so I'll do it in the first 48. So that's my door of opportunity to let you know I'm interested. I didn't say like, I ain't say fall in love. I said I'm interested. I could vibe with you. So in the first
you
48,
know how long it take me to know if I'm interested in somebody?
your interesting, my
It's a long
interest.
time when you take the floor off that motherfucker.
So I could tell, like,
It be years.
I'm like, if I'm interested, like, I want to just see, like, if we have good communication. Cause my cutoff game is like that. I blink my eyes, that motherfucker gone. So
Such a sad state of affairs. Such a sad state of affairs.
So I blink my eyes and I shut a motherfucker down. You say hello the wrong way to me, I'm done. I'm over it. So that's why I say, so I'm interested, like, if I like your tone, like, I need to talk to you, see if I like your tone, how your tone of voice is.
So are you FaceTiming these people?
Yes.
Or
I FaceTime. If you ain't got iPhone, we gonna be on Google Meets. We gonna be on one of these motherfuckers. And cause I need to make sure you're real.
the fuck is Google Meets? Okay, keep going.
That's for the Android people.
What is that?
That's for the Android people.
Oh.
So I need to see if I like your tone, how you talk on the phone. Cause if I don't like how you sound on the phone, you cut off.
Yeesh. Yeesh.
You mean their voice? Or
Yes.
what the hell are you talking about?
If I don't like how they sound, so that's why I say I like that. To me is me knowing if I'm if I don't like how you talk on the phone, but baby, let me tell you, I don't turn a lot of motherfuckers off because I ain't like how they talk to me, how they sounded on the cell phone.
How they gotta sound to you on the phone?
I don't know, but I know when I don't like it.
They gotta be like,
Hey,
Yeah,
No, it's
what's
just
going on?
it's just some.
I've been thinking about you today,
It's
girl.
just some ways that some people talk. I don't like how they sound. I don't like Caribbean men that have heavy accents. It's a lot of shit that goes in play in this first 48.
This explains why you're single.
So you don't like the heavy accents
Yeah,
because you can't understand them, or it's just not your preference?
it's not. That shit turns me the fuck off.
Okay.
And I'm sitting here trying to get a Jamaican accent.
So the way they sound on the telephone, if they real dry, if we cannot communicate, if they don't know how to just talk like naturally, we can't. The shit is gone. I'm over it. So if we
What's naturally? What's talk natural? I'm just trying to I just
hold a conversation.
like what's not
Okay,
to talk
so like if they call you and be like, "Hey, how you doing? Like, what's going on? What you doing?" Da da da. Like the conversation needs to flow.
Yeah, don't
Okay.
call me and say, "Hey, what you doing?" I'm sitting here packing clothes for my cruise.
Oh shit! How many times you been on the cruise? This your first cruise or just
Yeah,
cruise?
you have to keep it going. Don't just sit there and the motherfucking phone go
You
dry.
ain't scared of the fucking balcony and shit. You gonna be in the balcony? I'd be scared of hell. Man.
Yeah.
Right. Like natural
Right,
stuff.
right,
Yeah.
But see, I like organic situations anyway. So if that's why when you saying whatever you just had, whatever the word you use to describe it, that wouldn't work with me anyway.
So in the first 48, you got to keep that moving. If we not having no conversation,
So what's
nothing like
on average when your first initial conversation with the guy? How long is it?
it's typically about an hour. We typically like if I like them, if I like their voice, we can go about an hour.
What's a good voice?
I don't know how to tell you. I can just tell you. If I don't like their voice, we on the phone maybe about 10 minutes.
I guess.
You don't like no light voices. I know that. Like they'll be like, "What's up, Kiki? Kiki, what's up, girl? What you doing?"
And you have to sound like you match your voice.
What? Nobody sounds like they match their voice.
Yeah, for me you do. I got a lot of shit like Slick said.
You got a lot of shit.
I understand my bullshit, so but I know my bullshit. So hey, it's my bullshit. So
People can fake their voice on the phone.
that's why then I turn around and FaceTime them.
That don't mean that.
And then when I meet you, and then I have to meet you within the 7 days. I don't give a damn where I meet you at, but we got to meet within 7 days. If I don't meet you in 7 days, you gone too.
Okay, let's talk about Lil Duval. What we talking about, Lil Duval? What was going on with him?
That's crazy. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that, and then I'm gonna tap back in on something. A lot of these
We
men,
gonna let that marinate.
they just like it's unbelievable to them. But we're gonna talk about that in a minute. So KK was like, had asked me did I hear Lil Duval's new song? No, I do want to go to Duval Day next year. Did y'all see the pictures from this year?
Mm-hmm. I see them every year. They be lit every year.
Let's go next year.
Okay.
Duval Day. It's in July.
It
we
is.
do know that. Is it a specific?
It's usually close to around the 4th of
The
July.
4th of July.
It's
Okay.
somewhere close to there.
Well, we going next year because I actually enjoyed watching the footage from Duval Day. But however, Lil Duval is a comedian. I remember Lil Duval from being with T.I. now. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, he was with T.I. now. He got his start basically, opening up for them and all kind of stuff. He was him and T.I. had the same manager, Clay.
What's the name of his new song?
So he got a new song out.
I think it's Slide With Me.
Slide With Me.
Oh, okay.
And KK asked me had I ever heard it, and I was like, no, but when I listened to it, okay. It's talking about the same thing everybody else shit talking about. But it got a little bop to it, and you can actually slide to it. You know what I'm saying? But
It's misconstrued as it's supposed to be.
KK is like,
I don't mind him doing the song. So I could fuck with the song. But I don't need the song to be at the cookout.
But I'm trying to figure out why, because it's a bop.
Because they gonna be did a whole goddamn line dance to this damn song.
Correct.
No.
That's the point.
No, we do not need to be doing a line dance to the song when you pulling out a chopper.
I mean, I
We
don't
don't
know.
line dance to Lil Baby and Gucci Mane and all them.
But they don't have their songs are not bops.
I understand. So that's why this song should be in the same category for what he's talking about.
Now for what he's talking about, I absolutely agree.
Yes, for
that
what
it
he-
should go to the genres of the rap. The what is it called? What kind of rap is it called? Not hardcore rap, but basically rap music.
He just slid it in and put, I'ma slide with it, I'ma slide with it.
But that's what I'm saying. But because it sounds like a bop,
It does sound
it
like a
can
bop.
work.
Yeah, it can't. Not for me. I would ride with the song.
Did you find it loud?
No, don't get it twisted. I can fuck with the song. But just
not at the cookout.
Just not at the cookout.
So I guess for me, because you can do more than bop to it. I seen girls dance and actually dance to it. A lot of people listen to music and don't hear the words.
Yeah.
So if a song has a nice beat,
when they dropped it, everybody was like, "Oh shit, yeah!"
Right, because when a song has a nice beat, you can get past that. And look, y'all can call us too. I don't know why I always forget to tell y'all our phone number. 678-740-9894. So yeah,
It's not called slide. It's called squeeze.
It's called squeeze.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh shit.
I don't know. We just heard slide with me, come slide with me, ride with me, come ride with me, or something like that.
I think it's.
Just Google Lil Duval's new song.
I didn't squeeze. I typed in slide like y'all seen.
It could be squeeze because he doing that chopper. He squeezing on that chopper.
That's it.
Yeah.
Slide with me, come slide with me, come slide with me, come slide with me, come slide with me, slide with me, come slide with me, slide with me, come slide with me, come slide with me, come slide with me.
I'ma slide for my dog, I don't know about you. I'ma shoot for my dog, I don't know about you. That blicky, icky, got a draw on the speedy. I'ma slide for my dog, I don't know about you. I'ma shoot for my dog, I don't know about you. What it is, what's up? And you know what, bust it up. Hey, big fly ride out with the chopper. Nigga try my dog, I'ma send him to the doctor. Flexing for the grand, showing out for the hoes. Now you looking lame cause your ass got exposed. We don't give a fuck, that's just how it goes. He could be kin, I'll still wipe his nose. For the other side, you'll never see me fold. Be about that life when you throw that pole.
That's all y'all get, cause you know how these people be acting on this internets. They be acting crazy, like we trying to make money off this little raggedy ass song. We not. Allegedly, it's raggedy, but they say squeeze. See, you thought it said slide.
Yeah.
So KK don't like the lyrics.
Right.
I mean, I could rap. You know, I'm a trap girl at heart, so I could fuck with the song.
Right.
It's not that I don't like the song. It's not that I don't like the lyrics. But when you drop the song, like Donna said, people are not listening to it. So you gonna have this song at the cookout with the little kids, and you know when
This song's worse. That'd be at the cookout. Come on now.
But this song is gonna catch the attention because it really is a bopping ass song.
It got a bopping beat to it. I give you that. It got a electric slide beat to it.
So the only problem that I would, because let me just be honest with you, because I've been hearing people saying this having the same kind of reaction to this new Barbie movie, saying like. Yeah, saying that they don't want the kids. Look here.
I just heard so the kids can't go to the Barbie movie.
Apparently.
So they saying that the Barbie they don't want kids to be at the Barbie movie. My thing is these kids exposed to so much with the internet.
Kids can't go to the Barbie
Honestly,
movie?
I don't know. I asked them was the Barbie giving head or something. I don't know. I have no idea why they don't want the kids to go see Barbie. And I ain't, not that I'm not interested enough.
I'm not.
But.
Because these motherfuckers don't win and got Barbie outfits, Barbie shoes, Barbie purses. They making a men look like motherfucking Ken. Y'all doing the most to go see this movie. But carry on.
I saw, there's a thing on Netflix called Barbie, Build a Barbie Real Dream House Challenge.
Are you for real?
Yeah. Each designer take a room and build it like the Barbie Dream House. You know the Barbie Dream House?
Y'all doing too much. I guess next we're gonna see the Barbie Corvette riding around.
Of course, we can.
It won't be a Corvette. It'll be like a Lamborghini or something. They don't want you to get a
Yeah, because
Corvette.
Corvettes was back then. But
yeah, they're gonna
like
be like
now,
Ferrari or something. You know, Barbie been rich forever.
It's the amount of women that I'm seeing in the pink. I mean, you know, like it's.
I saw a picture of LeBron James today in pink.
Yeah, they said that's an AI.
Oh, it's AI generated.
That's what they're saying. It's AI generated, but I don't know.
That's why these writers and people are on strike now.
Why?
because of the royalty checks and the AI stuff.
Oh, really?
They say the AI is scraping the stuff off of what they do and piecing together their own thing, but it still be reminiscent of what they wrote. Like the AI scrape, you know, like you say on somewhere, like tell me a poem about, you know, Black life in 1955, and they'll go scrape poems from, you know, from Black poets back then and put pieces together. Mm-hmm. Maya Angelou, you know.
That's why they on strike now.
Yeah.
One, for the royalties. They're not getting paid royalties correctly. Two, because of when the streaming checks, they're not getting paid for the streaming, and then the AI stuff.
Exactly.
Well, I don't know a whole lot about this AI stuff, but I'm starting to see more videos of some of the stuff that we can be expecting. And I ain't gonna lie, that shit is scary.
Oh yeah.
Cause what the
You know, they started with, what was it, iRobot? Ain't that when we started the concept of the AI stuff? Wasn't in the movie iRobot?
It was way before that.
AI has been, it's been around
but
now,
the way they brought it to life, like how it is now, it wasn't in iRobot though?
I want to say yeah, but it was also in, remember the one where he wanted to be a boy, like, you know, he wanted to be a boy. He was an AI generated, like he wasn't AI generated, but he had AI in him, and he was a replica of people's son that died or something. Remember that? I forget what his name was. Cutting every one with Robin Williams. That was AI.
Oh, okay.
Been around for a long time. There was a movie back in 1923.
Did you say 1923?
They had like robots with AI looking like it was a
Did you say 19?
Metropolis. You ever watch the movie Metropolis?
The Batman movie?
No.
That was Superman.
No, it wasn't a Batman movie. It was way before they were published.
Oh.
Back in 1923.
You know where I was in 1923 labs?
Same place I was.
So
non-existent.
Right.
So I'm gonna just tell you no.
It doesn't mean you can't watch classical movies and read classical books.
I did
like
Betty
that.
Davis. I watched Betty Davis. I know her shit. So was this in Betty Davis?
Who is Betty Davis?
God. It was not a Betty Davis movie.
Okay, so I know Betty Davis movies.
And Betty Davis was more in the 40s. I said the 20s.
So I know Sidney Poitier and them.
He was more in the 50s and 60s.
Okay, and I know Ozzy and them.
Who?
Ozzy.
Oh,
And-
Ozzy and Harriet.
And Ruby D and Ozzy.
Yeah, okay.
So am I getting close in them times?
No, you're not. You're going way forward.
Okay. So you going to like when they was roaring. You want the roaring 20s.
I'm telling you, like,
The Who 20s, the
I'm
Roaring.
just giving you an example of AI before iRobot.
So, but you went to 1923.
Right, because I was giving you a time when they was having this stuff back then.
And you said Metropolis.
Never mind. You're not going to watch it anyway. Not going to watch it anyway.
I'll tell my mama to watch it.
Never mind. Sometime, man, I got to stay on social media. Open book and read something besides.
You know what's so crazy?
I do read
Read
though.
something besides damn
I read.
BET News.
I do read.
So I've been, man, because it be so much going on. You know, you shit. It be a lot going on.
It do.
But I'm almost done with writing my book, right? And what I have realized is I think I'm going to do like 2 more. Because writing and actually reading
Two different things.
It's 2 different things.
2 different things.
Like
So
I really
write
want to.
every day.
I want to do my
Literally.
dating chronicles, but I don't want to write it.
You have to write it.
You know, you don't necessarily have to write it.
I can
the way
get me
the
an AI.
technology is set up now, you speaking to the, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of my stuff is recorded now, because the thought could come into my mind while I'm driving, and bam, I don't want to lose it, so I'm recording.
Man, I did that yesterday. I had a poem I had in my head, and I was sitting on the bed, and I was like, I made up that poem real quick. I said, dang, I got to write this down. And by the time I found the pen and paper, it was gone. It was gone.
Yeah, I don't mess around like that no more, because my memory ain't what it used to be.
Mine ain't
So
either.
as soon as it's a thought, like I said, if I'm riding down the street, bam, I'm finna record.
So let me ask you this: we're gonna slide on to something real quick, something else. What do y'all think about the UPS strike?
So one of my homegirls actually works for UPS, and I don't really know what. I guess I will need to know more facts about what are they actually striking to get. What are they striking for? More money? Are they okay? So
Money and benefits, because you know they've been running around in these trucks with no air for 10 years. So they finally agreed that they're going to get air in the trucks, but it's not going to be in the retro trucks. It's like they're going to buy new trucks. Yeah.
Okay, so kind of like how the USPS did when they purchased the vans versus the little cars that they used to have.
Yeah, so they're going to buy new trucks and have air in them. So I know one of them is money, and I know one of them was the van. I can't remember everything that they had.
Yeah, because my homegirl was literally just telling me, she was like, we don't know. She was like, it's so crazy because we don't know what's going on. Only thing we know is when we get to work sometime, like, it's usually a situation where they don't tell you before you come in that this is what's going on. They telling you that this can happen. They're telling you this strike can happen, that, you know, we fighting as long as they're not giving it to us. We gonna do this, we gonna do that. But she was like, at any given day that you go in to work, you might not be able to work.
Yeah, so
What the hell?
they told the union told the government they couldn't step in. So I have to be in on it because it affects us. So we be watching it every day. So that's how I kind of like know. So we get notifications on it every day. So they had told the government, because the government was finna step in it, so they don't strike. The union told the government not to step in. So that's why it's going as far as it's going. So they have until the 31st to come to terms. It does not look like they're coming to terms. And they said at this point, if they do strike allegedly, they may be out for a month. They may be out up to a month. The last time they went out, it was only like 2 weeks. That was back in 1997.
Yeah.
They was out for 2 weeks then.
Dang.
So they said it could take up to like a month this go round.
So So this is my whole thing, because you know you see people striking, you see people marching, you see people doing all of these things, and I guess it would help though if ain't nobody doing none of the work.
Yeah, so you know, yellow truck. I don't know if y'all know who the yellow truck is.
I thought that was like DHL or something.
Yellow is the actual logistics truck company. Yellow. You know they have the yellow on the top of the rig. So they're in a process of going bankruptcy. So you got 2 logistics companies that's catching it right now. So Yellow is a tractor trailer company logistically.
Yeah, I do remember that. Okay.
So they're in a process of some type of financial problems currently right now, also allegedly. So they're having some financial problems also. So you got this logistical company, and then you got the ups going through their stuff. So it's finna hit the post office, DHL, and FedEx.
How is that though?
Because you gotta ship it some other kind of way. So the packages that would have went through these 2 companies logistically.
Oh, then they gon'. But I mean, that's a win for them. The other companies.
It's a win. It is a win financially. It's an upstream financially. But now we don't know how to proceed.
The manpower.
Yeah.
You don't want to hire so many people for these 2 weeks to get the manpower going, and then. Well, I got something that I sent off through the mail. It's been about a month ago. It still ain't arrived to the person that I sent it to. So somewhere somebody dropping the goddamn ball anyway.
Yeah, post office, and that's why between ups, DHL and FedEx, they ship so much anyway now because the post office stuff allegedly
they've been
getting
doing
lost.
a lot. Yeah, they've been doing a lot of not only getting lost, but packages. A package that I sent for one of my cadets at work, he received a package and the damn package was open. Ain't nothing in it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it wasn't. It was in the envelope, so it wasn't a situation where it was a straight cut, like somebody opened it up.
So the only thing I ship is a card. So like I'm finna mail out when we come back from our trip. I'm gonna mail out my daughter's thank you card from her virtual Tumblr. What the thing is that we did for the.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my babies on social media today.
So I'm gonna mail out cards because sent out a.
Did you get a good response with the wish list?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm
That's
a.
not e-cards.
Yeah, you can't do that.
How I could? Look at y'all being smart and shit.
Learned that from the tropics.
I'm gonna tell y'all what's so
And then I
crazy.
could send her picture with the e-card too.
The results from the people that I sent out the actual thing to. That I'm sorry, y'all, but I don't know why this hair is messing with my boobies. Maybe it's that.
Because your boobies are there.
Girl, but it keep doing it. But
It knocked out all of her big ticket items. Not all her big ticket.
That's what's up because y'all, a person that I promise you, I wouldn't have ever expected. I wouldn't have. He sent her the most expensive gift from the wish list. And came back and said, so when we going out?
Oh, Lord.
It's like, what? How the fuck are we doing here?
Where they do that at?
I was like, I didn't even know you wanted to go out nowhere. Like, what the hell? What are you talking about? But it was just, it caught me off guard.
We could do brunch.
Who got time for brunch, KK? I like to sleep in any day.
Brunches is open till 4 o'clock.
Baby, I ain't gonna even. Let me tell you something. So the study it's been studies that's been they've been doing studies.
Slick said, hold on. Slick said, yeah, she never sent the shirt to us. Supposed to send the shirt to us?
So who?
To us, I guess. To me and Slick.
Who said that?
Slick said she
No, I sent the shirt to my name's show and he never got it.
Really?
And I sent it through the mail.
Oh, wow. They stealing shirts now. We're going to send them another. We're going to FedEx it to them. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm like, this is crazy. I literally went and mailed it.
Yeah, you don't do that.
So hopefully I got the right address. I got it from Lab. I ain't really trusting him.
Oh, damn,
Because he
Lab.
might be done gave me the wrong dang on address.
I got it from my name's show. What I'm supposed to do?
He don't move on your ass.
I don't know. It's just a mess.
He normally be on here. He ain't on here today.
He was on earlier on Facebook. When you start checking Facebook, let me tell you how. So let me tell you what I do now with the shows and stuff. I always tap in on all platforms. Like I'll go to YouTube on one phone. I'll go to Facebook. I go to Instagram. One day, me and Show on Facebook fight for our life trying to get them to see them comments. Finally, I text Lamb. I said, y'all don't check the comments on Facebook. He said, my man, shit, I don't forget. I'm like, yeah, cause me and my name Show me on damn Facebook fight for our life in them comments. Ain't nobody saying nothing.
I be forgetting, man. Slick be on there too, though. She'll go in the comments and she'll remind me too. But I think that day we were extra busy. Slick say, well, me and Lab may not have got the most prices gift, but Donna owe us some spoon and a
I do not want to owe nobody nothing.
Get the rolling, girl. Roll it up, my home, girl. Roll it up.
Like, no, but we are super appreciative of everything that we've gotten. It was just the point of, I was so thrown off. I was like, these men are running out. Like, what are you even talking about?
I am so thankful. She's still waiting on her refrigerator, though. Her refrigerator was sold out.
It was sold out. How big hers can be? Do you know?
How big is that? 3 feet?
Probably about 3. Yeah, I'm thinking 3.
How big is that one under the bar?
And she got her ice maker.
I didn't need a coffee maker.
She don't drink coffee.
But they drink tea.
She don't drink tea.
Yeah, so Real got her she got her refrigerator.
Yeah, she haven't got her refrigerator.
Yeah, she got that. And it's some, I don't forgot whatever else. I think it's just stuff that she just kind of like want now on there. But I'm gonna put it on social media today. I can be honest with you, I sent it out to, to my people, and then I said I was gonna allow social media because I get a lot of messages, I get a lot of people inquiring,
I didn't get a lot of hits. I didn't get a lot of
her?
hits from when I posted it on social media though.
Well, your page is not open either. Because that's where a lot of people have been reaching out to me at on social media. Yeah, on social media saying, so when is Real moving in, And we even had a chance to see her daddy's aunt on Friday at the funeral. Mm-hmm. And yeah, we hadn't talked to none of them, but she did get a chance to see her auntie. And she has changed numbers or whatever. And I told Real to send it to them. I'm like, shit.
Yeah, so none of her dad's side of the family has contributed. None of her dad's side of the family has contributed.
None of Real's dad's side of the family have.
But he didn't send it out. He posted it to his Facebook page. But I told him, I said, you should have sent it out to your...
He still got time.
I'm just here, so I don't get fired.
Like, he still, you know what I'm saying? But he still got time. So, like, don't let that be the excuse.
I'm here, so I don't get fined.
But yeah, so hopefully, maybe he gonna make up for what they, you know what I'm saying, for not.
Well, we got all the big ticket items. We got everything, all her big ticket items. We just waiting on her refrigerator. So, that's it.
So, y'all good to go then. But yeah, we only got a few more things. And I did get me a Sam's card, so I am going to be utilizing that to go and get like tissue and paper towels and stuff.
So that's what we got to get, tissue, paper towels. So I got to try to figure out, like, if she going to cover the winter, the other room ain't going to cover the spring, like, how they going to work that out?
What you mean?
Like, are we going to buy enough tissue for the winter, and then they buy enough tissue and stuff for the spring? She has a bath. She's in a suite. So.
A Real in a semi-private room too.
Yeah, so I ain't funding the tissue the whole year.
What the hell? Why not?
No.
But you gonna stop cheating at some point?
Right.
That's
what the fuck is you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. So I could buy a tissue that lasts all the way through this whole fall quarter, and then they could buy a tissue that lasts for the spring quarter.
It doesn't matter. Tissue doesn't go bad.
Yeah.
So if y'all both buy tissue, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter. I mean, I'm serious. That should not even be a concern. I don't think. What color is your baby doing her stuff?
Her room is like a gray green color.
A Real wanted to do purple, and her roommate wanted to do pink, I think.
Yeah, so her room is like a gray greenish color. So the only thing we don't have is her curtain, because I didn't know what size rod to buy for the window.
Yeah, we ain't. They gonna be black. She getting blacked out curtains.
She gonna get a blacked out curtain, but I gotta get the.
I did know that. Look, they did express that, but look. So the study showed that okay, so they did some studies. The studies revealed that women are happier being single than most men are.
Yeah.
But men have a hard time believing that women are actually happy being single. And I don't know if it's because of how we was raised and we was always felt, like, I don't know how they go. I don't know if some men feel like most men are like them. And why wouldn't a woman want me? Type shit. I don't know what's going on. But I posted it on social media and I had men like, oh, that's bullshit. Women always talking about they happy single, but they just this, that, and the third. And I'm like, I don't understand what's so hard about that to believe that a woman can be okay being single without being in a committed situation. It's like most men. Like if I just so happen to get to a conversation and I tell men that marriage was never my end game, oh, that's because a nigga done hurt you.
Yeah, because
that ain't the fuck it ain't.
It's hard for men, like you saying, because men are typically hurt. That's why they don't move forward. Men are single because they got fucked up, so they haven't healed to move forward.
But most men enjoy being in relationships because they benefit the most. Most times. A lot of times. Let me just say that.
Yeah, you both benefit.
So.
In the right relationship.
In the right relationship, both.
Right, in a healthy relationship, both will benefit. But what I'm saying is, for the most part, a lot of these traditional situations.
So I saying that traditional comes from the dead ancestors. So what is traditional?
Traditional is what society is used to.
Whose society?
All of ours. What do you mean? Ain't we all living in the same goddamn world? What are you talking about?
But what are you calling traditional? Because my traditional may not be the same as your traditional.
It's probably the same as my traditional because we had we come both from two-parent homes.
For the conversation purposes.
Listen to what I'm saying. I don't know the specifics of the traditional, but what society says is the norm is what I'm saying. So for traditional norm, that's the woman cooks, cleans, and do all of this stuff, and the man works and provides and all of this stuff.
Slick said that y'all be happy because y'all be bothered when y'all want to, not when y'all cause y'all
well,
have
see,
to
that's
be.
what I'm saying. Not because we have to, but for whatever reason, it's hard for men to understand that this is something that is going on. That this is something
that women are truly
that women are truly okay with it. It's not like if a situation presents itself and it feels better than the single situation, they're not against it. Yeah. It's just that it hasn't happened, if that makes sense.
I think today's woman has a problem with commitment anyway. So
no.
Of course,
no.
Let me finish.
You think women over a certain age bracket?
Yeah, I think women over, and I think it trickles down to some women in their 40s. I think women over a certain age bracket, for one, they have high expectations. For two, they have commitment issues. So of course they're going to be happier. I think they are happier single because they don't have to give up they don't have to commit to anybody. They still can get just about anything that they want from a man because they're a woman. They have the P. They have that pussy. So that automatically dwarfs anything that goes on. So they're going to get what they want regardless. Why should I have to commit? Why should I have to fuck one cow when I can walk down the hill and fuck them all? You know what I'm saying? Basically, it's the idea. So why would I commit to this one person when I can have them all doing 4 times as much as this one person? Why would I commit?
So when you look at it like that, you're absolutely right. Why would I, why would I change that? My whole thing is, even with that, it can get a little tricky with that too. Because at some point, if you're getting something from men, they're going to want something from you. Mm-hmm. And having to even be in the presence of that many men, you understand what I'm saying? It can get draining. It just depends on your situation.
Right,
and what
right.
Because at certain points in women's lives, we put up with people that we don't want to deal with depending on our situation. Mm. So if my child needed something, I could probably go to the Mexican with somebody who is all right, but I don't really fuck with them like that. But to get, you feel what I'm saying?
Right, to get what you need.
To get what I need, but that get old too. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like, that's what I'm saying, like it's a double-edged sword when it comes to that. But men have to understand that everybody's end game is not the same.
And that's the problem.
Through society and traditions, they think everybody's end game is the same.
Right, and then that's the problem
crazy.
I'm finding in just trying to date, that people can't be honest in what their end game is. Like, you want to be on a ship. Tell me which ship we selling on. A relationship, a situationship, a companionship. Which ship is we gonna be on?
So once again, because men usually get what they need from any of those ships, it honestly doesn't matter. Like, it's kind of like it doesn't really matter. Like, a man can be in a man is going to benefit the way. It doesn't take a lot for men, for one.
Right.
It doesn't take a lot. You having sex with him. You're doing what he needs. Like, men know what they want you for.
Right,
And
but just tell me what you want me for, so I can tell you now.
But why would he reveal to you? That's what I'm saying. Why would he tell you what you don't want to hear? Because you've already told him what your end game is, more than likely. On average, women talk so crazy, the man can pick up on what your end game is. So if your end game is to be in a committed relationship or to be married, that nigga know that ain't what he want, but he could play it out. He could play it a little bit for a couple of weeks or months or some shit until, you feel what I'm saying?
Well, not with me, but that'd be a problem.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but most women he can.
Yeah, most women, they gonna tell you exactly what their end game is within their first 48. Them first 48.
He can play it with your ass too.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
If you do it, it's because I'm doing it with you.
Okay, well, y'all doing it together.
Yeah, we doing it together, but
Okay,
you
well,
ain't getting over on me.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
If we on the ship, we on the same ship. I already figured out in the first 48 what ship you want to be on.
okay.
But that's my whole point in saying, like, see, what that's when it come down to it, and that mask coming off. A lot of times, being honest with you, men don't have masks on. To like, they don't necessarily have masks on. They just going along to get along.
Yep.
And it's kind of like, if I already know that if I know that I can't sleep with you unless I tell you, girl, we're gonna be together. Girl, we're gonna be together. And you looking good enough for me to dance house. Hell yeah, I'm gonna tell you we're gonna be together. And I'm gonna make you believe that we're gonna be together until you start being like, well, I don't believe you no more. And then it's like, we could just break up now. He don't got what he wanted. You feel what I'm saying? He don't got the skins. He don't got what he wanted because that was all he wanted from the beginning.
Right.
Like, it's crazy how it works. Me personally, I don't really want to know the end game until we got to be dealing with each other for a minute before I want to know the end game. And if your end game ain't,
I don't have the energy or the capacity to fuck with you if your end game is not my end game.
And see, that's the thing. But what if it changed midstream? What if your end game is to be in a committed relationship, to be this, that, and the third, and then 3-4 months down the line, you like, you know what? I ain't got to have all that. Like, your shit changed.
My shit may change because it don't change because of you.
But that's what I'm saying. How do a man dictate what your end game?
Because
what you want your end game to be?
Because you don't did some shit that I don't like. You don't say some shit or did some shit.
That'll change your end game with him.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
But it don't change the whole idea of what you want.
Right. It don't change what I ultimately want. It just change. I don't want it with you at this point.
Right. Now that happens all the time.
Right. But if your end game and my end game are not the same, I can't fuck with you.
Do you even know what your end game is?
My end game is to be remarried. I want to be remarried with the right person.
And what's considered to be the right person for you?
Somebody I could communicate with, somebody I could vibe with, somebody that we just match on all levels. And
you actually think that the reality of that you're going to meet somebody that you match on all levels with?
Yeah, like, I know I ain't going to like them every day. And I'm going to need my space. And I need you to go be in your space. And I need time out. I need time out.
And so if you got 10 things that you want out of if you got 10 things that you know that you want out of your next mate, and he possesses at least 6,
he gotta at least give me 8. Again, this is why I'm still single.
That's why I just said high expectations.
I know I do.
High expectations.
But the thing about it is, the expectations may not even be that high.
Right.
My expectations are not high. I don't like, you ain't gotta have like, you ain't gotta be like 6 figures. You ain't gotta drive like a whole bunch of luxury cars. I don't have like high expectations when it comes to that. My expectations are what I need just because of what I've been through.
Okay. I mean, it can make sense, but I was just wondering how does that even work, because I'm like, you got 10 things that you know this is what. Cause see, I plan on building me. So I got like 3 dudes that I like.
You gonna build your man?
Yeah. At this point, I need to put all of them together and build one man.
Frankenstein.
Yes.
No. So I'm gonna find the one that I want, and
Okay.
then until I'm gonna
just
keep
don't
looking.
know.
He out there. Jesus told me he's out there.
Who told you?
Jesus.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, I'm not saying that he's not, because I would never discourage anybody from
I'm gonna find
finding
him.
it. But I just don't know. I just know that a lot of the stuff that I keep hearing from women that's like our age, I'm like, why does that shit even matter? But I guess, like you said, your experiences and what you've actually gone through, you kind of know what you think you need.
Right. So, and because I've dated so much now, they keep adding to the motherfucking list. Like, nah, I don't need that shit right there. Nope. I can't deal with that. Because, like, you know, I became a serial dater at this point. So, I'm on dates every week. So, I know what I don't want.
Literally every week.
Every week. And every week I be like, I went on a date last week. I ain't like the way the motherfucker changed my house dress. I said, oh shit, nah, I cannot do this.
Slick say she don't think KK may know 100% what she wants, but she knows what she doesn't want.
And that's usually most women. Because I can't even tell you what I want, but I can tell you what I ain't fucking getting.
Yeah. I know I have 15 character traits that I know I have. I have that. I know those what I want. But I definitely could tell you what I don't want. And that nigga, the way he came out that house last week, ain't it?
So how did he? Why were you even at his house? Like, what the hell?
We met at his apartments, and we drove together.
For a first date?
Yeah.
KK, what the? No.
No, you always gotta take your own car.
I took my
very
car, but
ghetto. Highly, I do not recommend. But how
Meet
did
you at
what?
the spot.
What exactly? What do you mean he came? What the hell did he wear?
So he had on a white collar shirt. It was kind of like, but it just had a collar.
Okay.
But it was white, just plain, but a collar. So it didn't have no logo, nobody on it. Then he had on some pants that I had to literally ask him, are those jeans or pants? They did not fit him. So they were dragging the ground. I'm like, why you didn't hem these motherfuckers or get them tapered or something? Like, why are they dragging the ground? Did you not put on the belt? This is all the shit that's running through my head.
Right.
And so then he had on some loafers, some blue loafers. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, hey, we just going to the Mexican restaurant, nigga. Why you got on these blue loafers? Just, yeah.
That might be what he wear.
That was what he wear. So that I knew that he was not for me. So we did not talk anymore after that date.
So how was the date itself?
It was weird because he complained about his previous dates. And he kept throwing his previous dates out on me because, you know, I could drink. So I bought a 20 ounce. So I bought a 20 ounce drink because I didn't want to have to keep buying drinks. So typically I buy one big drink when I go somewhere, like especially the Mexican restaurant. So I ordered one 20 ounce drink, And he was like, you gonna drink all that? I was like, yeah. He was like, well, I think you should have bought a smaller drink. Why you think that? He was like, cause I don't think you're gonna finish all that. Oh, who told you this? He was like, well, when I go on other days, they don't never finish their shit. I'm not them, sir. I order exactly what the fuck I want. Cause I order my drink to a T. I told them put the tahini on there and everything, like how I do. I was like, sir, I'm gonna finish my drink. So then I ordered 2 tacos, just 2 little chorizo tacos. So, but I ordered first. So he come back behind me and order all this shit. I'm like, what the fuck? He was like, well, we're gonna have appetizers and all that. I was like, oh, we are? If I knew we was having appetizer, I wouldn't even order. I don't eat a lot. So I'm like, fuck, okay, so now I gotta sit here and nibble on some appetizer. I'm like, I'm not finna eat these damn 2 tacos I ate. So I ordered the 2 tacos, I ate one of them. This nigga turned around and asked me that I had gastric bypass surgery. I said, I said, huh? He said, did you have gastric bypass surgery? I said, how did we get here?
Right, what?
He said, what do you mean, how did we get here? He said, we drove here. I said, no, sir. How did we get here in this conversation? Right. You asking me if I had gastric bypass surgery. He said, because you didn't eat all your food. I said, because I had been eating chips, salsa, and guacamole that we just ordered. And I've been drinking
what the hell?
this. And I had a whole bottle of water because I had bought my big bottle of Body Armor water. I said, and then I finished that water while we was waiting on our table. He said, oh. He said, so I asked the lady, I wanted to go a little box for my little taco. He said, so are you going to really eat this? Huh? My taco? I said, yeah, chorizo, but tacos be busting later on when you warm back up. I said, the season's going to really be in it. So later on, he going to come back and say, well, he had went out on a date. The girl didn't like the food. She told him she was going to take the food to go and throw it away later on. I said, oh, that's why you asked me, was I going to eat my taco? I'm like, cause you got a lot of shit. So then he picked the date, the place where we were going to pick the date. He said, so why do we always have to go to a restaurant for a date? I said, I don't know. That's why I allowed you to pick the date. I allowed you to pick where we was going. I said, so why we at a restaurant?
Right. This was your idea, sir.
I said, this was your idea, sir. He said, well, I wasn't talking about you. Oh, okay.
It only me and you here. Well, who the hell else you...
Who else we fucking talking about? So outside of the date, the way he dressed, yeah. Yep. Nope. Oh, and then that was that weekend when the dude was missing that had shot up the 4 people in Hampton. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
So he was like, I was telling him about it, and he's like, oh, I need to go back to my truck. I said, for why? He's like, so I get my gun. I said, sir, we are already in the restaurant. What are we talking about right now?
Right.
Girl.
Like, what?
This nigga really walked back to the car, his truck, and got his gun out. I was like, are you for real right now? He was like, well, you need to carry. Sir, who told you I didn't? I said, who told you I didn't? He said, oh, my bad. There you go. I said, because you don't put a lot of expectations on me and a lot of assumptions on me that were not true tonight. So, yeah, that date was a done deal.
Did you pay for your stuff or he paid for it?
He paid for it. I only pay for my stuff if I tell you to leave.
Bitch, you had to tell. You had to tell a nigga to leave.
Yeah.
Girl, we'll get back into that.
Yeah.
We won't be here next Sunday, but we will be here the Sunday after that.
I will not be here for 2 Sundays.
Where you going, girl?
Because I need a rest when I come back.
Oh, you need a vacation from the vacation?
I do.
How you know that, though?
Because I know I'm be lit.
Oh, how long you'll be on vacation?
The same amount of time here.
I'm asking you.
7 days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 7 days. But I'm going to be drunk for 7 days.
Right.
I have my alcohol package, and then I go around and find other people that didn't finish their alcohol package.
What do you mean didn't finish it? You get a certain amount?
So because so many people were getting drunk, acting out of character, and so when you buy the alcohol package, you only get 15 alcohol drinks a day.
A day?
Yeah.
Who the fucking drank over 15 alcoholic beverages a day?
She will.
Ain't no way.
It's really not as bad. It's not as hard as you think it is. Because I ring the bell.
Years.
I ring the bell every day. I ring my bell every day.
Baby.
And they bring them all to you at once?
Mm-mm. So you have a 5-minute interval between drinks. So I start off with mimosas.
Then 5 minutes later, you gotta get another drink?
No, but I start off with my mimosas.
Okay.
So you can only get a drink every 5 minutes. So like if
What?
I order,
motherfuckers.
so like I'll order a drink and then I'll order a shot. So when I get a drink, I gotta wait 5 minutes to get my shot. So that's 2 drinks right there.
So who keeping track of all of this?
The system does.
Oh,
So
okay.
then you got 5 more minutes, you gotta get another drink, or you can wait a couple of hours before you get another.
I can wait a couple of hours.
Oh, okay.
But I'm saying, so the way it works is I get like 2 or 3 mimosas when I'm eating breakfast. So that's 3 drinks right there.
For breakfast.
Yeah.
God damn.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's explained. That explained. Okay.
So I get 2 or 3 mimosas and breakfast. And then by lunch, I have like 2 or 3 drinks. That's 6. And then I get like the little milkshakes that put the alcohol in it. That's like 7 or 8. And then I save the rest of them for when I go to the comedy club at night. And then I knock them out. They have 2 adult comedy shows every night. So I typically get at least 1, maybe 2 in the comedy show. So, and then I knock them out at that point. It's not really hard when
It sounds
When
hard.
you gonna sleep? Like, I guess because liquor put me to sleep. I be thinking they do everybody like that.
So I sleep on the Lido deck at the pool. So I sleep at the pool. I sleep every day at the pool. You gonna find me.
Like a true drunk.
Yep, every day at the
That's
pool.
what I'm saying. Like, what?
This is what I do every year. My mama gets up early before the sunrise. She gets up. She gets us some beach chairs. We get and we put our towels on them. She was get our chairs done, and we'll get on the little hub chat thingy. I ask her where we sitting at. She'll tell me, and like if I get some drinks while I'm at the pool, I order my drinks and I sleep at the pool. Cause it's nice and relaxing. At the pool.
I'm not against that at all.
And then I hear
But I'm just trying to figure out.
so I can see the
15
water.
drinks a damn day.
So I drink my water and stuff in between because I get my free water and everything else. I get my free water.
Oh, that comes with the drinking package?
So my water come with the drink package. My energy drinks come with the drink package. Juice come with the drink package. So everything else comes with the drink package. It was $4 something. It was like $5.15 or $5.60 or something after tax. Yeah.
500.
Yeah. But if you do 6 drinks a day, you don't pay for it.
So 6 drinks is $600.
It's no, if you do 6 drinks a day, cause it's like $50 something a day. So it's like $50 something a day. So, and then that includes your gratuity too for the bar. So it's really like something is like 5 something. So,
so you don't have to tip.
I don't have to tip. So I ain't doing no tipping on the boat. My dining room tips I already paid for. My alcohol tips I already paid for.
Okay.
So.
Well, learn us something, girl.
Right.
I was just wondering. Well, honey, it has been real. I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Go, KK. Go, KK. Go, KK.
I may have a boo by then. Let's see.
You plan on meeting him on a trip?
No, I'm talking to somebody new, so we'll see if he make it 2 weeks. We'll see.
Niggas ain't even out here making it 2 weeks.
You gotta go through the first 48, remember?
But for you to be talking about he may be your potential new boo, I will hope he done made it through the. Look here, I don't know. KK Dane Chronicles be all over the place. We'll talk to her in 2 weeks. DJ Lab, we appreciate you for holding it down. We'll see you when you get back. And yeah, because this is whatever weekend is coming next weekend. A lot of people are traveling, I guess, trying to get ready before people go back to school. I don't really know how they go.
Yeah, because a lot of people going to be traveling and school starting.
Yeah, if they are. So I'm just like, okay, cool. But we shall see you guys back in 2 weeks.
Y'all have a good night.
All right.
Oh yeah, we got to talk about. We got some openings for some podcasts for our podcast to open up. So I meant slots for podcasts. We have some slots opening up. So I guess I'll post about it on social media and see who want to join our team.
That's right.
Well, send it to me. I'll post it in my story.
Peace out.
Westside Misfits. This kid drop out reach. Don't tune in right now to Westside Misfits. 3 p.m. 24/7, 365.
Westside Misfits.
DJ Loud, let's get it. Get in the mix, I'm in the mix. 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 Westside Misfits, get in the mix. Westside Misfits, get in the mix. Get in the mix, I'm 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 in the mix. Westside Misfits, get in the mix. Westside Misfits, get in the mix. Going live 3 o'clock p.m. You need some service, hit them in they DM. When I'm at the spot, go and get the pot. Cook and work while I listen to me Mixalot. They don't tell lies, they just stay fast. Hurry up, go and follow, it's Tay-Mac. Slick 316, be wildin'.